All right, so you've been looking into joining Epique Realty, and people are talking about the stocks that Epique Realty offers. Well, in this video, what we're going to do, we're going to talk all about the stocks and what that can mean for your real estate business, doing nothing other than what you're already doing, which is selling homes. So if that's something that you're looking for, make sure you stay till the end, where we go through a real life example of what that may or may not look like being an agent at Epique Realty. Hey guys, it's Travis Junty with the Agent Collab. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little notification bell to make sure you get notified anytime we put out new content. And if you would like to learn what it's like to partner with me at Epique Realty, all my contact information is down below. Love to have that conversation. Either way, I support you in your business, and I wish you all the best for 2024 and years to come. So what I want to do for this example, I want to jump into the computer because Epique Realty does a good job about making these things transparent, so you can kind of do your research, and I'm here to help you along that path. But I want to show you on their website what that looks like so you can fully understand and do your own due diligence on what it might be like at Epique Realty. And before we go any further, make sure you understand I'm not a tax advisor, I'm not a financial consultant, I'm not a guru that's telling you what may or may not happen with Epique Realty stock or any other stock for that matter. Please do your own due diligence and make your decision that's best for you. Always look at the independent contractor agreement of Epique Realty or any other real estate company that you decide to join as a real estate agent. Remember, we are the owners of our own company and we hang our licenses with these brokerages. So make sure you do your due diligence and take a look at the independent contractor agreement, the ICA, to understand what you're getting yourself into. With that being said, let's dive into it. So here we are, Epique Realty. We're talking about the company stock. We're going to go in to learn more here. So free stock awards. You earn free shares in the company by simply doing the things you're already doing. Now there's 6 ways to earn stock. You can get it by joining Epique. You can get it by hitting an anniversary date, recruiting an agent, selling your first home with Epique, capping, or hitting power agent status. And we do have fast vesting, which is your shares vest in as little as 36 months from the date you earn them. And with that being said, I wanted to jump in the ICA, and this kind of breaks it down a little bit further. So here we are in the equity portion of the ICA. Restricted stock awards. Epique Inc. at the board's discretion now offers restricted stock awards to agents in good standing with the company. And as we mentioned, there's 6 different ways, right? Joining Epique for the first time, you get 50 shares of 500 worth of stock, whichever is less. Anniversary dates. And with that being said, this ICA is updated. So this isn't, maybe if you're looking at it a year or 2 down the road, this ICA may look a little bit different. So make sure you understand, as it says in the top corner, updated every 5 minutes. So these things do update. Anniversary date, 50 shares or $500 worth of stock. Recruiting an agent, 25 shares. Selling your first home with Epique, that's another 50 shares. If you cap, you get 100 shares. Power award status, up to 1,500 shares or up to 15,000 worth of stock. And like I said, these things are changing. This is with commensurate with the agent's current cap. As I mentioned in other videos, we do have a declining cap. So if your cap is at 15, that's what it is. If you get 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, that power agent correlates with that current declining cap. And as I mentioned, 36 months is 3 years. So stock is vested after 3 years from the earn date. Upon termination or voluntary separation, all unvested shares will be forfeited. We are a privately held company. It's not traded publicly. You will not find the stock ticker or marker, depending on when you're watching this, of course. This is currently not traded publicly, and that's one of the growth opportunities that of having ownership in Epique Realty. So I need you to understand that. Now, it's not for everyone, but if you're looking for an equity position with Epique Realty, if you can get in when it's at pennies, that makes a big difference. And that's what I will show you later. Make sure you stay till the end. And hey, look, like I said, if you want to know what it's like partnering with us at Epique Realty, all my contact information is down below. Just make sure you reach out, okay? We're going to cover here as well. Purchase of stock, the equity The Epique Equity Incentive Program allows agents to purchase stock at 20% discount using up to 10% of their commission. And again, if you're unsure about stocks, vesting, shares, etc., please contact a financial advisor for assistance. Like I said, ongoing restricted stock awards may change at any time. Board of directors have that option to make change. You will be notified if and when changes take effect before changes are made. So I also wanted to go in here into the Epique Equity Program, so you can further understand. This is a very, very brief. This is kind of repetitive in a sense, but sometimes visually we have a better time understanding one way over another. And like I said, make sure you stay till the end. We'll do another example that's going to show you, just by doing what you're doing, what the potential could be. And I preface this by saying what it could be. Nothing's guaranteed. We're entrepreneurs. We take risks in life. This is one of those opportunities that I felt greatly, and I wanted to take that risk. So again, free stock award, get up to $15,000 in company stock. For the power award, vesting at 36 months or 3 years. 6 ways to earn stock, as we covered that already. And this is where we get into the FAQs. How can I earn free Epique stock? We did cover that. Anniversary, recruiting new agents, selling your first home, reaching a cap, or receiving the power award. And you can also, like I said, you can purchase the stock. That's not the free stock. What does vesting mean? And of course, I'll just let you read that as it goes. Stock ticker, we don't have a stock ticker. We're a private company currently. And here's where they do plan to go public. They are working with people that have helped other real estate companies or just companies in general go public. Our IPO will be planned carefully and rolled out, keeping our agents' current stock portfolio in mind. Me personally, I'm hoping that they, go public, 27, 28, whatever it is, where I have a chance to really accumulate, a lot more stocks. Here's where I touched on it a little bit. Can I buy company stock? Yes, you can buy company stock at a 20% discount. You can use either 5 or 10% of your commission on each sale to purchase company stock. Now, if you're not needing that money, in your account for other necessary emergencies, as you can see, I'm a family man. I got my kids. So, sometimes you just got to save up to buy a few extra diapers, but I'm going to do all I can to save that 10% and purchase the company stock at a 20% discount. Again, what is the stock price? We do not have a stock price, but we're going to go into assumptions a little bit later in the video here. You can certainly monitor your progress. I can see what my stocks are, what I've gained so far. So you can really kind of track that source and understand, you can, because right now at this time when you're buying stock at the pennies, you can really accumulate thousands and thousands of stocks. And relatively quickly when you are a producing agent. And how does this benefit further my career as a real estate agent? And real quickly, before I touch on that, we're in real estate. We're selling people on the dream of home ownership. What I don't understand is, as real estate agents, we're not owning our brokerage. We're instead renting our office or renting our brokerage. We're paying caps. We're not paying any stocks. Yes, we do have a cap. We are getting the equity in the company in the form of stocks. So the equity benefit not only offers you as a financial stake in the company's success, but also recognizes and rewards your dedication and achievements. Answer me this. In the comments below, would you rather be recognized and rewarded for your dedication and achievements via company stock and maybe some rev share? Or would you rather receive a signed stake in the ground saying that you're the top agent in your area, or maybe just a sheet of paper that says, thanks for your business for 2024. You choose, you pick. Put in the comments below. I'm really interested to hear that part. Again, it signifies our commitment to your growth and prosperity within the Epique Realty family, providing an additional incentive for your continued success in real estate. So if you've made it this far, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little notification bell. And again, if you haven't had that conversation yet, let's have a conversation to find out what it might be like for you and your team and your agency, your brokerage, whatever it is, what it might look like here at Epique Realty. All my contact information is down below in the description. Let's just have a conversation. We're going to go over a quick example, and hopefully this will help you kind of understand, the power of the opportunity at Epique Realty. And again, I'm going to preface this again. This is not an estimate of the future of Epique Realty. This is not any kind of financial advice of any means. Like I said, we are entrepreneurs. We can decide what we want to do. I've decided to make my move to Epique Realty. I would love if you also made that decision. But like I said, there's many other brokers brokerages across the country, across the world. You can do you and decide what you want to do. Without further ado, again here, we talk in other videos. I'll try to post the link up here about the caps and fees and splits. But for this example, we're 85-15 split. So let's say you're a $100,000 agent, okay? And in this example, we're going to assume that your split is at $15,000, which is where we start before it declines. But let's say you're a $100,000 agent. We're going to say that for this example, our shares are traded at 50 cents a share. And we're also going to assume, as we discussed earlier, that we're buying stock at a 20% discount, and we're going to invest 10% per closing in the stock equity program. So for example, like I said, if they're investing 10% per closing, the split is at 85-15, and they're a $100,000 agent, that means they should have $8,500 in stocks purchased, which $8,500 divided by 40 cents a share would come out to about 21,250 shares. And again, this is just an example. This is just clean cut, making it simple. We have no idea what the IPOs will be, but we're just kind of going based off of what some similar companies may have gone for the IPO and what some estimates may be for an IPO. You can certainly do that math and figure it out. Whatever you think is going to be, you can figure out what that IPO is and what that could mean to your stock portfolio at Epique Realty. What I'm going to do here, we have a couple of different options. So first of all, we're going to look at a $10 IPO times 21,250 shares. Once you go public, that's $212,500. Now that's not a bad amount of money to have for just doing what you're doing in the company stock at each closing. Would you like to have $212,000 extra? Like I said, this isn't a guarantee, but this has happened at other companies, and this is something that we're hoping and thinking will happen here at Epique Realty. Make your own decision that's best for yourself. Let's go a little further. So let's say we're at $20 in an IPO with 21,250 shares. That would be $425,000. Years later when the company goes IPO at $20 a share. Again, this isn't what they're going to do or what we know they're going to do. This is just an example. I think I've put that disclaimer out there enough. Let's say for fun that whatever reason we go to $30 the IPO and we have 21,250 shares, that's $637,000. That's not a bad amount of money for just doing what you're already doing. Just for fun, right? I mean, let's say we're at half of that. I mean, what does that mean? I mean, we're talking 106,000 if your IPO was at $5. Now, what if you did that every single year? This is just accounting for 1 year. Let's say we go public in 2026, and this right now we're sitting in 2024, so 2024, 2025, and maybe you got another year in 2026. That's 3 years. Maybe that's 60,000 shares, which, hey, I know a lot of people that have a lot more than 60,000 shares already in a couple of months of the company. Just make some closings. Do you think that number could be a little higher? Well, absolutely it will be. Or it can be, right? So just do your math, just figure out what makes sense. We'd love to have a conversation and see if this might be a fit for you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that fun little example that we threw out there. I must say thanks to our Mississippi State broker, Natalie Graham. She had put this kind of Facebook post out there, and I really wanted to kind of put that out to the masses and let you guys know kind of what an example that might look like. But again, I do appreciate your time here on the Agent Collab. Again, this is Travis Junty. Until the next video, we'll see ya.